Ever thought about setting up a notary business, wondering what challenges you might face? Well, you're certainly not alone. As with any business, setting up a notary venture comes with its share of hurdles. But don't be disheartened just yet. Let's unravel these challenges together so you can be prepared and take them head on. One of the first stumbling blocks you may encounter is understanding and fulfilling the legal requirements. Before you can begin, you must be commissioned in your state of operation, which involves an application process and sometimes exams and background checks. Laws and regulations vary from state to state, so it's crucial to conduct thorough research and perhaps seek legal advice to ensure all your bases are covered. Next up, financial management. This is one aspect that can make or break your business. From initial costs such as application fees, bonds, and supplies, to ongoing expenses like marketing and office space, there's a lot to account for. You'll need a robust system to track income and expenses, manage cash flow, and plan for taxes. This can be a daunting task, especially if you're not a numbers person. Another challenge lies in gaining clientele. Trust is a critical factor in a notary business, and building that trust takes time and effort. You'll need to establish a strong reputation and create a reliable network to get a steady stream of clients. This calls for strategic marketing and exceptional customer service. Lastly, you'll need to keep up with ongoing education and updates in the notary field. Laws and best practices change over time, and as a notary, you're expected to be on top of these changes. This requires commitment and continuous learning. Now that we have an idea of the challenges, let's dive into how to overcome them, starting with forming your business. Remember, every hurdle is an opportunity for growth, and with the right tools and mindset, you can turn these challenges into stepping stones for your successful notary business. Starting a business can seem daunting, but breaking it down into steps can make it manageable. So let's dive into the nitty-gritty of forming a notary business step by step. Firstly, you need to decide on your business structure. The structure you choose will determine the income tax return form you will have to file. The most common business structures are sole proprietorship, partnership, corporation, and limited liability company, or LLC. Each structure has its own benefits and drawbacks. For instance, a sole proprietorship is the simplest business form under which one can operate a business, but it does not provide you with personal liability protection. On the other hand, an LLC offers liability protection but is more complex and costly to set up. It's essential to consider your business's unique needs and consult with a business advisor or attorney to make an informed decision. Once you have decided on a business structure, the next step is to register your business. The process to register your business will vary based on your location and business structure. Typically, if you're starting a sole proprietorship or partnership, you can register your business name with the state or county clerk. If you're forming an LLC or corporation, you'll need to file documents with your state's Secretary of State office. After registering your business, you'll need to obtain the necessary licenses and permits. As a notary, you'll need a notary public commission. The requirements for becoming a notary public vary by state, so it's important to check with your state's notary public administrator for specific information. Generally, you'll need to complete a notary education course, pass a notary public examination, and undergo a background check. Some states may also require you to purchase a notary public bond to protect the public from mistakes you make that result in harm. In addition to the notary public commission, depending on your location and the specifics of your business, you may need additional licenses or permits. For example, if you plan to operate your business from home, you may need a home occupation permit. If you're unsure about what licenses or permits you need, the U.S. Small Business Administration's SBA Licenses and Permits tool can be a handy resource. Remember, forming a business is not a one-time event. It's a process. It requires patience, diligence, and a bit of legal know-how. But don't let the process intimidate you. As you move through each step, you'll be building the foundation for your notary business, setting the stage for success. With your business formed, you're ready to move on to the next step, getting an EIN. So stay tuned and let's continue this journey to build your notary business together. An EIN is crucial for your business. But what is it? And how do you get one? Let's start with the basics. EIN stands for Employer Identification Number. Think of it as a social security number for your business. It's a unique 9-digit number assigned by the Internal Revenue Service or the IRS to businesses operating in the United States. Why is it so important? It's required for many things such as opening a business bank account, filing tax returns, and even applying for business permits. Essentially, your EIN is your business's identification, used by the IRS to track your company's transactions. Now that we know what an EIN is and why it is needed, let's dive into how to obtain it. The process is straightforward and free of charge. Here's a step-by-step guide. Step 1. Determine your eligibility. You must have a valid social security number or other taxpayer identification number, and your business must be located in the United States or US territories. Step 2. Visit the IRS website. The online EIN application is the preferred method for customers to apply for and obtain an EIN. Step 3. Understand the online application. You must complete this application in one session, as you will not be able to save and return at a later time. Step 4. Submit the online form. After all validations are done, you will get your EIN immediately upon completion. You can then download, save, and print your EIN confirmation notice. Step 5. Keep your EIN safe. It's important to keep your EIN secure to prevent misuse. Store it in a secure location and do not share it unless necessary. And that's it. You've successfully obtained your EIN. Remember, this number is a vital part of your business identity. It's used in many of the most important transactions and processes your business will undertake. With your EIN in hand, you're ready to set up a business checking account. A business checking account is a key tool for managing your business finances. Indeed, it is. And why is that? Well, a business checking account provides numerous benefits that can aid in the smooth running of your business. It not only keeps your personal and business transactions separate for tax purposes, but it also gives your business a professional appearance when dealing with clients or suppliers. Plus, it can help you track your business expenses and revenue accurately, making it easier to manage your finances and plan for the future. Now, let's talk about choosing the right business checking account. This decision can vary depending on your business needs and circumstances. Some things to consider include the size of your business, the volume of transactions you expect, and the type of banking services you require. For instance, if you're a small business owner who doesn't have a lot of transactions, a basic business checking account might be enough. But if your business has a high volume of transactions, or if you need additional services like merchant services or payroll services, you might want to consider a more comprehensive business checking account. Once you've figured out what type of account suits your needs, it's time to start the process of setting it up. The exact process can vary from bank to bank, but typically, you'll need to provide some basic information about your business, such as your business name and address, your employer identification number or EIN, and your business's legal structure. Additionally, most banks will also require you to make an initial deposit when opening the account. This amount can vary, but it's typically a small sum designed to establish the account. It's worth noting that some banks may also charge monthly fees or transaction fees, so be sure to understand the fee structure before you open the account. Once you've gathered all the necessary information and made your initial deposit, you can usually set up your business checking account online or by visiting a branch in person. Just follow the bank's instructions, and before you know it, you'll have a fully functioning business checking account. But remember, opening the account is just the first step. It's important to regularly review your account, track your transactions, and keep an eye on your balance to ensure your business finances stay in good shape. And don't forget to take advantage of any additional services your bank may offer, like online banking, mobile banking, or bill pay services. These tools can make managing your business finances even easier. Now that your business checking account is ready, you're all set to manage your notary business finances effectively. And with that, you're one step closer to running a successful notary business. So, here's to your business success. Effective financial management is crucial for the success of any business, including a notary business. Let's dive into some financial management tips that could help you run a thriving notary business. First off, let's talk about budgeting. Budgeting is like a roadmap for your business. It guides you on how to allocate your resources and plan for expenses. It's a tool that helps you anticipate income and expenses, manage your cash flow, and ensure your business remains financially healthy. To create a budget, you need to estimate your income and expenses for a certain period. Then, you'll compare these estimates to your actual income and expenses, adjusting as necessary. Remember, budgeting is not a one-time task. It's an ongoing process that requires regular review and adjustment. Next up is tracking your expenses. As a notary, you'll have various costs, from notary supplies and travel expenses to marketing and insurance costs. It's essential to keep track of all these expenses. Why, you ask? Well, tracking your expenses helps you understand where your money is going. It allows you to identify any unnecessary costs and find ways to cut back. Moreover, it's crucial for tax purposes. You can deduct many of these business expenses to reduce your taxable income. So, keeping a record of all your expenses can save you some bucks at tax time. Now, let's talk about reviewing your financial statements. Regularly reviewing your financial statements is another key aspect of financial management. These statements include your income statement, balance sheet, and cash flow statement. Your income statement shows your revenues, costs, and profits over a period. Your balance sheet gives you a snapshot of your business's financial position at a particular point in time. It shows your assets, liabilities, and equity. Your cash flow statement, on the other hand, shows how cash moves in and out of your business. Regularly reviewing these financial statements helps you understand the financial health of your business. It allows you to identify trends, spot issues early on, and make informed decisions. For instance, if your income statement shows that your revenues are declining, you might need to ramp up your marketing efforts. Or if your balance sheet shows that your liabilities are increasing, you might need to find ways to reduce your debts. Lastly, consider seeking professional help. You don't have to do it all alone. Hiring a bookkeeper or accountant can free up your time, reduce stress, and ensure your finances are in order. They can help you with tasks like bookkeeping, tax preparation, and financial planning. While it's an additional expense, the benefits often outweigh the costs. With these financial management tips, you're well equipped to run a successful notary business. Remember, managing your finances is not just about making money, it's about wisely managing your resources to ensure your business's long-term success. So, keep track of your expenses, regularly review your financial statements, and don't hesitate to seek professional help when needed. Setting up a notary business might seem challenging, but with these steps, you're well on your way. We've covered quite a bit of ground today. Let's take a moment to reflect on the key points we've discussed. First and foremost, the process of forming a notary business. We've talked about the importance of understanding your local laws and regulations. Each state has its own unique requirements, so it's crucial to do your homework. Remember, this is the foundation of your business, so take your time to get it right. Next, we moved on to obtaining an employer identification number, or EIN. This number is vital for tax purposes and is a key part of legitimizing your business. It's essentially your business's social security number. You'll need it for almost everything, from filing taxes to opening a business bank account, so get it early and keep it safe. Speaking of bank accounts, we also discussed setting up a business checking account. This is crucial for keeping your personal and business finances separate, which is not just good practice, it's often legally required. It also makes tax time a lot easier. So, be sure to shop around for a bank that understands your business needs and offers the services you require. Finally, we went over some financial management tips. Remember that good financial management is the backbone of any successful business. Keep your records organized, plan for your taxes, and monitor your cash flow. These are just a few of the habits you can cultivate to ensure your business's financial health. Remember, the journey to setting up a successful notary business can be complex, but with the right information and preparation, you're capable of making it happen. So, take these tips to heart, be diligent in your efforts, and keep learning. The road to success might be winding, but with patience and persistence, you'll get there.